I'm going to stay with you. Moving on to the golf, the final major of the year, the PGA Championship, won by Jason Day, clearly over his wobblies and vertigo. And a South African would tied for second for a lot of it, but then ended up third, Branden Grace.
Yeah.
So there's been some good performances by the South African golfers in the last few majors.
Absolutely, it was one of the more enjoyable majors in quite some time. The Whistling Straits is a fantastic course, over 1,000 bunkers. So certainly, if you're not a top-notch golfer, you're going to really struggle around there. But Day played incredibly well. He's had a fantastic year. He just missed out at the US Open, was in contention again at the Open Championship, and he got to 20 under par, which hasn't been done before in major golf history. So he won, well-deserved 3-shot victory over Jordan Spieth, who's now gone to #1 in the world. At 22, that's quite some feat. Spieth's record in the majors this year was first, fourth, and second. In a career, that's not bad, let alone in 1 year.
Yeah.
So hats off to him as well. It's a fantastic last round. There was no buckling under the pressure by Day. He broke down in tears afterwards. It was actually quite emotional to see and to listen to his speech. But again, well deserved. Branden Grace, as you said, fantastic year as well. Again, came fairly close at Chambers Bay in the US Open, hitting a drive out of bounds, I think, on the 16th. Just cost him victory there. But he's now comfortably in the top 20 in the world rankings. Okay. He's certainly a lock for the President's Cup team, which comes up later in this year. So expecting great things from him. He seems to like that sort of like linksy type feel, playing out of fan court.
He grew up on that. So.
Yeah. I was going to say he liked Chambers Bay and Whistling Straits. Very similar look and feel to them, even though this one wasn't a pure links course. It wasn't a lot of bump and run golf being played, but with all the bunkers and the thick rough, and it sort of reminded you of a links style course. So he's playing some fantastic golf, and he's a true contender now for majors and bigger tournaments around the world. So great tournament, really enjoyed it.